Hello, good evening. Hello. Sorry for that. I had a little technical issue, so I had to just go off and come on again. Hello, happy Easter. How are you doing? Happy Easter. Who do we have here? Hello. Happy Easter. Thank you for joining. Innocent Ugochukwu. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Innocent. Thank you so much for joining today. Happy Easter to everyone. As you come, just say hello so I can say hi to you. I can see Innocent Ugochukwu. Happy birthday. Hope you're having fun today. Hope you're having fun. And I'm still waiting for my cake. And Ruth Ekweme, thank you so much for joining. Olayemi Success Fakolade, thank you so much for joining. I'm 5 minutes late and I'm so sorry about that. 5 minutes or like 7 minutes late and I'm very sorry about that. Uzochukwu, thank you so much for joining. I see you too. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I'm seeing so much love. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. How is your Sunday going? Just tell me something that is going on today. What's very exciting for you today? Did you eat rice? Did you go to visit your family? Did you have fun? What's going on today? Let me know. Tejiri Joshua said hello, nice one. Thank you. Hi, nice to see you too. I can see Chimaken. Thank you so much for joining. Uzochukwu, why are you lolling? What's up now? Tell me what's going on. What happened today? What happened in church? What's the exciting thing about your day today? Nsude Chukwebuka joined. Thank you so much. I saw you joined initially and you left. Sorry for the technical issue. Thank you so much. You're welcome back. So today we are going to be, talking about discovering your gifts, maximizing and serving your gift to people. The question and answer. We've been having a 3-week series on how to discover your gift, how to refine your gift, and how to serve your gift to people. So today, I compiled all the questions people asked, and we're going to talk about them today. Ugochukwu said today was awesome. Ugochukwu said, having here, play with some kids. Oh, you're having fun. I see you're having so much fun. It's a nice thing to spend your birthday with some, awesome kids and have fun with them. So thank you so much for joining. We're going to be kicking off right away. So I'm going to be bringing up the questions that so many people asked during the show, and I'm going to be addressing those questions. And trust me, if you have any answer to those questions, I would like you to put down your comments there too. It's a discussion, so as I'm talking, I want to know what's going on your mind too. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. As you come in, just say hello, say hi, so I can shout you out. And please go ahead and share this video so some of other friends can join us and benefit from the discussion, and we can rub our minds together. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So let's go in. So the first question was by Elizabeth, and she asked the question during our second time during the series when we're talking about how to refine your gifts. And she asked, why do people like to learn from the perfect ones? Have you wondered? And actually, she was right. She is right. She said, why do people like learning from the perfect one? If you notice, people like learning from people they feel they are perfect, in quote. And that's how it is everywhere in the world. Everybody wants to learn from someone that is perfect. What do you think about it? I want to know. Do you think the question is true? Do you think people really want to learn from the perfect ones? Okoro Peace just joined. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and share the video. If you're watching, I want to know what you think. Do people really want to learn from people that are perfect? And why do you think that happens? I want to know what you think before I, give my own view of it and what I think about it. Why do you think people like learning from the perfect ones? I want you to put down your comment there. I want to know why you think people like learning from perfect ones. Is it okay for them to learn from the perfect ones? Do you think it's nice for people to just want to always learn from the perfect people? So I want to know what you think, and if you think it's a good thing or if you think it's a bad thing. And while I'm waiting for your response, I'll go ahead and share my view on that. First of all, just like I said before, it's true. People want to learn from people they feel they are perfect. And there is a very wrong notion about leaders. So many leaders portray themselves as perfect. And people rush. People want, this person is perfect. There's nothing wrong. And they idolize this person. They make this person an idol. And because they feel you don't make mistakes. Well, Ugwuanyi said, well, who are the perfect ones exactly? Yeah, because there are some leaders that make themselves look like the perfect ones. And then everybody is like, okay, this one, that one. But look at one, there's something very important I want you to note. The crowd follow people they feel they are perfect. But guess what? They never grow when they follow these people. They keep looking down on themselves and they feel they can't do, because they can't seem to meet up with this particular standard, and they keep falling short every time. Oh, this person is doing this person is doing that. But I want you to note something very important. When the crowd follow people they think they are perfect, they don't get to grow, because they don't appreciate the mistakes in their life. They feel the mistakes lay them back. They feel they are not good enough. They can never meet up to that standard. So, because there is nobody that is that perfect in quotes, because mistakes actually are the things that make you become who you ought to be. There is nobody in this world that should run away from mistakes, because those things they think that, oh, they are the things people should, they are the things that make you. Now, true leaders are people that show their life forth for people to learn from. It takes the understanding of true leadership for you to put your life out there for people to learn from you. That is leadership. So now, when people understand that, oh, I made mistakes, and you're not scared to tell people or show people your mistakes. You're not scared to say, oh, I did it wrong the other day, but now I'm doing it right. That's number one. I want you to know that every true leader puts their life out there for people to learn from. And I'm going to give you this example. John C. Maxwell is a man that I've followed for a long time. So in one of his books, the name of this book is Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Lose, Sometimes You Win. And when I read that book, there was an interesting story he shared in that book. John C. Maxwell, someone gave him a gun because, okay, they are licensed. So he had a gun. Hello, Ariyomi Anota. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I can see Oluolefemi. Thank you so much for joining, and I appreciate that a lot. Oh, Amara Humphrey, thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited. So something happened to John C. Maxwell. A friend gave him a gun as a gift, something like that. And he traveled somewhere, and he put this gun in his briefcase. And he was to travel the next day. He forgot to remove that gun from his bag. And then, you know what that means. He was supposed to travel the next day, and he was rushing to meet up with his flight. And when he got to the checkpoint, lo and behold, while they were searching him, they found a gun. And there is no explanation you can give to that. Everybody that knew him, he's a popular person. Everybody knows John C. Maxwell. But the law had to do the normal. They had to do the normal thing. And they handcuffed him. And you know what that can be like. People started taking pictures. They did a lot of... It was a costly mistake that it cost him a lot. A lot. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Oluwaseun Ogechugoke, thank you so much. Amarhombi, thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so much, ma. So this cost him a lot. Before he knew it, his picture was all over social media. John C. Maxwell was found with a gun in the airport and everything. But immediately, what did he do? He tweeted in his Twitter account. He immediately tweeted, "This is what happened to me," and he said it in a funny way. He was not scared to put his life out there. There are so many other mistakes he has done, like he has made. There was a time that he forgot his briefcase. Can you imagine? He forgot his briefcase on the road somewhere. And the briefcase contained his documents. The briefcase contained a manuscript of a book he was writing. All these silly mistakes. But guess what? It takes a true leader not to be afraid of sharing his mistakes or his challenges with people. You want people to learn from it. That's true leadership. Put your life out there for people to learn from. People that want to learn from that want to follow the perfect ones, they are not there to grow. They are just there to be what they call OES members. And trust me, you don't need such people in your life. A true leader is not scared to share his mistakes. A true leader is not scared to share, this is what happened to me, and you can learn from it and grow. And another second thing I want you to note in that, thank you so much Ifoma Chinedu for joining, Adewale Adedoyin, thank you so much, Bamishaye Victor, thank you so much, and Ifoma Chinedu, I'm so grateful, thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and share this video so some other friends can join us, and I want to know what you think. I asked the question, do people really want to learn from the perfect ones, and why? Why do they want to learn from the perfect ones? And that's what we're talking about. The first point I said is that true leaders put their lives out there. Whether you don't have to be perfect because you make mistakes. That mistakes are the things that make you. And people want to learn from real people. That's the second thing. People want to learn from real people. I want to know that I'm not alone in what I'm going through. I want to know that because I really want to grow. I really want to grow. I don't want to remain where I am. So I want to see your life. You were here before, but you're no longer where you are now. And I can also get to this point. So don't be scared to share that place you are with other people so they can relate with you and they can grow from that particular thing they are going through. Uzochukwu said, I think I'm enjoying the discussion. Yeah, I want to know what's going on your mind. Put it down there so that other people can comment and learn from your wisdom too. Everyone here, I'm sure you have a lot of things on your mind and you want other people to learn from you. So just put it down there and we can have a great time together. Thank you so much for joining Sonic Obiora. So that's the first thing. That's the second thing. And then I also want you to know something. If you want to grow, you have to learn from people that are reflective. What does that mean? They reflect like, they are not, just like I said, people that really want to grow, they want to learn from reflective leaders. They want to learn from people that show every area of their life. You're not afraid to say, oh, this is what happened to me the other day. I went to school and then I failed in my class. I went to this and this happened to me. Be bold to share your story. People want to learn from people that are very, very reflective. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you're bold in who you are, if as a true leader, just like I said before, you will not be scared to let people learn from your life. And as a leader, don't remain there. There is actually no perfect position. Most people that think, okay, I'm on this spot today, and you remain there, people will leave you because you don't have any other thing to offer them. But every stage you are, learn to grow from it. There is no stage that is the final stage in life. Every growth is a process, is a life, is something that happens for a lifetime. So wherever you are now, don't remain there. People are learning from you at every stage. You're at stage 1, there are people that want to relate with stage 1. Let them learn from you. If you're at stage 2, there are people that want to relate with stage 2. Let them learn from you. If you're at stage 3, let people learn from you at every stage. Don't be scared to share your growth. Yes, Uzochukwu said that's it, growth, exactly. That particular position you are in right now, there are people that want to learn from you at that stage. So don't be scared to put your life out there for people to learn from. That is leadership. So that's for the first question that was asked. And that question was by Elizabeth Ali, Queen Elizabeth. Thank you so much for that question, Elizabeth. So the second question, and if you have any other question, you can put it down there. We can talk about it. The second question was asked by Chinenye Amago. Chinenye said that I have so many gifts in my life, but I don't seem to pinpoint which one is my particular purpose. Like, I don't know. I understand the question, but I would explain what she means by that. She said, okay, sometimes people are like, I'm supposed to have a particular purpose, but I have so many gifts in my life and these gifts seem like they don't match together. How am I supposed to know this particular thing I'm supposed to do or things like that? This question is very, very important to me. Chukwemeka Ogu, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Growth is in stages. Jenna had said growth is in stages. Yeah, so true. So true. So true. Now, that second question, that was my challenge too. I felt like I had so many gifts in my life, and there were so many other skills I wanted to learn too. And but how am I, people say that you're supposed to have a purpose and everything, so I get confused. God, how will you give me so many gifts, and how will you people have so many gifts, and how can I put these things together? So I could relate very well with her question. And she was like, okay, I'm waiting on God for this particular purpose that I'm supposed to have. Now, I want you to understand something. The first thing I want to talk about is the fact that so many people, I'm not saying you cannot ask God for your purpose, but many Christians, we use that to put ourselves down and wait. You're waiting for God to speak to you. You're waiting to hear a particular voice from heaven. Oh, Chimdi, Chimdi, or Uzochukwu, Uzochukwu, this is your purpose and everything. Sometimes it may never come that way. In fact, I don't know. I never got to know some of those things that way. But some people say their own came that way. Beautiful. But one thing I want you to know is there is no stereotype to a way you can discover your purpose or discover the gifts in your life. There is no particular way. So don't let someone deceive you and say, you have to wait for 7 days. I see some people saying, I'm fasting, I'm waiting on God to tell me my purpose, I'm waiting on God. Listen, you don't find your purpose. Oh my God, Mommy Franca, thank you so much for joining. That's the principal of my secondary school, and I'm so grateful to have you on this platform, ma. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for joining. So as I was saying, there is no place you don't find your purpose, because the purpose is inside of you. You are not looking for something you don't have. You only look for something you don't have. You came with your purpose on earth. You came with those gifts on earth, it's inside of you. It's nowhere. Stop looking for what is not anywhere. It's inside. So you don't find your purpose. You discover what it's already inside of you. Do we understand that? Yeah, I hope you understand that. So stop. Some people will say, I'm waiting on 7 days. Like maybe God puts you on earth, and then when you're praying, the angels are in heaven searching for the particular purpose to give to you. There is nobody on earth that was not, you were designed, you were put here. Every product has a reason why it was made. So you were made for a reason. You're not made to find your reason. Do we understand? So you're made for a reason, not made to find a reason. So that's one thing I want you to know. Then secondly is this. Most of us, we have, I don't know if I've seen anybody that just has one gift. God has put a lot of gifts inside of us as people. There's a quote by People. People said something. He said, the meaning of life is discovering your gift. And then the purpose of life is serving your gift to people. One thing I always tell people is, serve that gift you have inside of you, and that's fulfilling purpose. You have a gift, serve the gift you have to people, and that is fulfilling purpose. So don't have gifts in your life dormant and you're waiting to get a purpose from God. I don't understand how that happens. You already have those gifts inside of you. Serve your gifts to people. Serve your gifts to people. And I said your gifts are not those big things that put you on the stage every time. Your gifts are your strengths. So use your strengths to bless someone. Use whatever it is you have to bless someone. And that is fulfilling purpose. Uzochukwu said, serve your gifts, and that's fulfilling purpose. True. That is fulfilling purpose. When people make purpose look like one big thing, and people are waiting for 21 days, waiting for 7 days to discover what they already have or find what they already have. So don't make it like it's something that is very difficult and only given to a few. It's given to everyone. You have it inside of you. So just use those gifts you have inside of you. Serve those gifts to people. And trust me, you're actually fulfilling purpose. And as time goes on, you define, and everything has shape. Everything looks like, okay, this thing is put together, this thing is put together. Another reason why people ask that question is that when it looks like someone has a particular thing that they've mastered in, that does not mean that's the only gift they have. Let me use this for example. Someone like Miles Monroe sings. Actually, he started his ministry with a group of friends where they sing. It was through singing. Miles Monroe was singing before he even started speaking. So you see, but everybody knows Miles Monroe as the man that talks about purpose, about leadership and something like that. But Miles Monroe has other gifts. He has other gifts, but he mastered in one. That does not mean that is the only gift he has in his life. So don't think that because you have so many gifts, you could master in something, but that does not mean every other gift in your life should be neglected. At every point, it has a role to play. But you could decide to master in 1, you could decide to master in 2, but don't worry, that does not mean that there's only one gift in your life that is supposed to be used. No. So if you find out and discover you have so many gifts, you can sing, you're good in organizing things, you're good in speaking. Look at someone like even John C. Maxwell. All these people, they have different gifts in their lives, but they've majored in something and they have used the gifts they have to make whatever it is that, for example, Miles Monroe, sometimes he comes to speak and he sings. You see, all these things are working in hand. Just don't neglect any gift in your life. Every one of them has a role to play. I want to know what's going on your mind. I want to know what's going on your mind. If you're getting it, I want to know you're getting it. If you're not, I want to know. If you have any question, put it down there and we'll trash it out here. So I'm going to go over to the third question. The third question that was asked. Someone said, do I need a mentor to grow? Someone said, deep there, Oluwaseun, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that so much. Festus Ugwuanyi, is this someone I'm thinking? Hello. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. And go ahead and share so some other friends can join us and we can rub minds together and learn a lot. Oh, Shogun Omoni joined. Thank you so much. He said, do I need a mentor to grow? Do I need a mentor to grow? Everybody answers that question. Do I need a mentor to grow? What does a mentor do in my life? Okay, I have this particular gift. What's the role of a mentor? Do I really need a mentor? Everybody's like, my mentor is this. Some people have used it as a, my mentor is this. They will mention one big person. My mentor is that, this and that. And people are, you intimidate people with it yourself. It's all fine. Now, do I need a mentor to grow? What do you think? I want to know what you think. You that is watching, what do you think? Do you think we need mentors to grow? What do you think? Omani, thank you so much for joining. I want to know what's going on your mind. What do you think? Do people really need mentors? Do we need mentors? Or we don't need mentors? If we need, why do you think people need mentors? And if they don't need mentors, why do you think they don't need mentors? Because I've seen people that they feel they don't need mentors, and some people feel they need mentors. Okay, I don't want to talk so much about that. I would have just listed, okay, these are the advantages of having a mentor and all that. But I'm going to say two things. First of all, you need a mentor. And you don't need to always be face to face with someone before they can mentor you. People can mentor you through their books. People can mentor you through their messages, like their video messages. People can mentor you through different means. You don't have to always see someone face to face before they can mentor you. Now, one very important advantage of a mentor that I'm going to share with you is this. A mentor is someone that normally you can go through a road together. There are so many pathways. You can try this, try that. And they could all work out for you. Okay, they may not work out for you and you finally find the particular one that worked out for you. But now, a mentor is someone that has gone through those same routes you want to go through. But now, he knows that I don't want you to suffer all these things I suffered. But I can help you. I can tell you, try this way. Through experience. And you will go that way. That's one advantage of a mentor. Another advantage of a mentor is these people, they've worked hard to put themselves on a particular platform. A good mentor will not always give you instructions. They would want you to think with your mind. They give you opportunity to think. They give you they help you shape your thinking. They don't boss you around. They don't say go and do this. You don't worship them. They give you opportunity to explore. But in that exploration, they guide you. Now, another thing a mentor does is that I said they've walked themselves to a particular platform. Another thing they could do for you is that they announce you. I don't know how to explain this now, but I'm going to explain this with a story. Also, she said, I feel you still need someone who you can give a face-to-face mentorship. Yeah, face-to-face mentorship is very, very beautiful. Very, very good. Very, very good. But the truth is that I feel there are some people, let me use Miles Monroe, he's dead. But trust me, his messages are changing a lot of lives than some people that have to sit face to face with some particular people as mentors. Mentors are like disciples, just like Jesus. They empty what they have experienced into you. What exactly? So true. So true. I can't see everything you wrote, but let me see. Okay, I'll read it out later. So exactly what you said is so true. They're like disciples. Exactly, so true. I feel that face-to-face mentorship is okay, but don't let it limit you. There's someone I feel I can learn from, and I must have to see the person face-to-face before I learn from the person. I feel you can also learn from people even without seeing them face-to-face. Just like I said, Miles Monroe, he's dead, but trust me, his messages are changing a lot of lives, and they are saying I'm learning from someone and he's guiding them. Gloria Mensa, thank you so much for joining. Oh, sweetheart, I appreciate so much. Thank you. So, just like I said, I was going to use a story to describe how a mentor lifts someone. A man was working with this particular king. Yeah. So a man was working with a particular king in his cabinet. This man has worked for a long time for this king, and he seemed not to be popular. Everybody, he was producing something and nobody wanted to buy his product, and he was really discouraged. But yet he was working in the king's cabinet. So one day he came to the king and asked the king, "Sir, why is it that people are not buying my stuff? What can I do? How can I make people buy my stuff? I've done this, I've done that, and yet they are not buying my things. What should I do?" Guess what the king did? This particular king said, "Okay, don't worry. Come and meet me tomorrow by so time." And he met with the king. And when he met with the king, guess what the king did? The king removed his coat and put his coat on this particular servant, and then told the servant to climb on his horse. And then the king walked with him round the village without saying a word. Like, the king did not say any word at all. He just put his jacket on top of that young man and let him ride on his horse around the village. And after that, he told him to go. The young man was like, "Really? I thought you were going to announce to people and tell them to buy my..." The king said, "Just go." And the young man went home. Guess what happened next? The man put his product for sale the next day, and everybody was buying it. The whole village, everybody was buying his product. Do you know what that king did? That king just put a seal on that person. And that's one thing mentors can do for you. Mentors they put you on a platform that they are on, and people see you too. That's one beautiful thing, mentors. You don't need to walk. That king may have walked his way to that particular place, but now that young man, the mentor helped him get there without so much of that stress and trouble. Let's see what's going on in the chat room. Gloria said, "Wow, finally I caught you live. Go girl, network is more here though." Thank you so much. Yep, I see you, Glo. Thank you so much for joining. Now, that's for that question. So the last question that I have here is, someone said, "Do I need money to start whatever I am doing?" That, like, I can't maximize my gift, I can't serve my gift if I don't have money. You said, "Chimdi, you know you're my mentor." Ha. Thank God you put that ha there. It's so we can learn from each other, you know. We can always learn from each other. So yeah, the last question is, do I need money to start whatever I'm doing? Like, I want to start, but I don't have money. This is something people say every time. "I want to start a business, but I don't have money. I'm an artist. How will I put my works if I don't have money? I don't have a platform to do this. I don't have money. Money. I need money to start whatever I'm doing." I'm going to say something very exciting. Okay, maybe not so exciting to you, but it's going to liberate you a lot. When serving your gifts, money should not be your focus. Dun. Did anybody hear that? When serving your gift, money should never be your focus. Your focus should be to be a solution to people. Thank you so much, Miss Apostle Roseanne Idoro. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for joining. So, your focus should not be money. When money is your focus, you've automatically missed everything. Your focus should be, how can I be a solution to people? How can what I have, how can I serve people? How can I make things better for people? When that is your focus, trust me, money will flow in. Now, I'm going to give you a very practical example. One of my friends, he will say, when you increase your worth, the main thing is your worth, how to maximize your worth. When you improve yourself, your value increases, your worth increases, and people will come for your gift. Gloria said, I heard its word. Rich girl. Yes. Your worth is the most important thing. And your worth is improving in yourself and how you can serve people. I'm going to use this thing very practical to give an example. I have a friend here. She's in first year. And I discovered that she makes hair. She braids. She's good with fixing hair and everything. So I told her, I said, girl, you're good. And in first year, you're good with this kind of skill or whatever. You can actually do something out of it. But look, money should not be your focus. Money should not be your focus. Your focus should be to be a solution to people. This is a practical way you can start. Make hair for people for free. And she was like, yeah, how will I make hair for people for free? I said, look, what it means is that you are letting people know what you can do. That your aim is not to get money. I want to be a solution to you. You have this problem. Let me solve it for you. Don't worry. Don't pay me. I will just do it. You know how to bake. And you're waiting for someone to pay you. How will they know you do that thing when you've not even done it for free? What you are doing is to make them, I want to be a solution to you. When people know that what you want is their money, they won't want to give you something. But when they know that you're interested, people are kind of selfish, you know. When they know that you are interested in being a solution to them, they don't mind giving you their money. Money will not be a problem. So your focus in anything you're doing, serving your gifts to people, should be to be a solution to them. Do that thing for free. You know you're good with drawing. But you're in your faculty. All the students in your faculty, none of them know that you draw. Draw. Give them the drawing for free. For their birthday, say, hey, I drew this thing for you. What do you think? Next time, they will come and meet you and say, please, that drawing you did was very beautiful. Can you draw something else for me? The head of your department, you heard his birthday is coming. Draw something. Go and give him as a gift. One of your friends, it's her birthday. Package something. Maybe you knit, you're very good with knitting. Knit something nice, go and give that person. Very soon, everybody will know you as someone that does that. And they will come for you and they will pay to get that service, for you to serve them. You can sing. And so when you heard one of your friends is having a birthday party, say, can I let me just do a birthday presentation, the song presentation for you. And trust me, next time, some people will call you to do that. So you don't need money to start. Start with what you have. And what you have now is your gift. Start with it. Do free work for people. It's not a problem. They will recommend you next time. Ugwuanyi said, but Chimdi, you know when you provide a solution, it's only natural for money to come. Yes, it's true. When you provide, that's the thing. The first thing should be providing solution. Money will come later. But when your thinking is to get money, people will run away because you're looking for their money. So let your focus be to offer solution, then money would come. I know a lot of people that have offered to, okay, Chimdi, let me help you with this. Trust me. Next time that I want to do that thing, I'm like, and I would even recommend them to other people. This person does this, he does that. The essence of that is that when people know that what you want is their money, they won't give you any work. They have to know that you have them, like you want to be a solution to them, and they don't mind in paying for that service. So that is it. Is there any other person that had a question? Because we are done with the series of discovering your gift, refining your gift, and serving your gift to people. I want to know what's going on in your mind. I want you to write down something you learned today that can be helpful to someone. Hello, TC. Oh God, TC is one person that I'm so grateful to. TC was, okay, let me just leave that story for another day, but I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, TC, for joining. Thank you so much, TC, for joining. TC is he's an awesome photographer, and guess what? He's one of those people that would do something for you without taking anything. Like, I learned that from him, and trust me, he's just an example of what we're talking about now. And he just joined us. Thank you so much, TC. Thanks for joining. Amani said, thank you. I want to know what's going on your mind. Logic said, please, when next are you going live? PM me next time. Personally blessed. Thank you so much. I go live every Sunday, 8:45 Kyiv time. That should be 6:45 Nigerian time. So you can always be here every Sunday. I will try. I've committed to doing it. So yes, I won't let situations draw me back in doing that. Yep. So 8:45 Kyiv time. That's 6:45 Nigerian time. So thank you so much for joining. I want to know what you learned, guys. I want to know what you learned, what you're taking away from this platform. Gloria said, I love this. Awesome. I love you. Mwah. Thank you so much for joining. I want to know what you learned. Quickly. I want to see what you learned. Just share what you learned. Share what you learned from this platform. And yep, you can always visit my website to read articles on the blog, peace.com. You can always go there and read articles and put your comments. I want us to talk. I want to know what's going on your mind. The most important thing is not just people putting things there, but even if it's one thing you got, it's always good to put it down there so that somebody will, I learned something. And it helps you. When you can pinpoint that particular thing you learned, it actually helps your mind to think of how you can start working on it. Yeah. Ariza joined. He said network has been bad here. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe later you can go back and watch the video and, say something you learned from me. My sister is here, Rachel Ezugo. Thank you so much, Mama. How are you? Thank you so much. Uzachi said, take away, serve your gift and fulfill your purpose. Yup. Yeah, thank you, Uzo. Tawanda joined, and yesterday was Tawanda's birthday. Tawanda, happy birthday. Hope you had fun. Yesterday. Thank you so much, guys. I don't want to keep you here for too long. It's Easter, and tomorrow is a very beautiful day. No school tomorrow, and we're having a conference tomorrow. I think they would go live in the conference, so you can join us too tomorrow. Udo Doris Uchechuku, thank you so much for joining, and we are done already. You can always go back and watch the video. Thank you so much. Hey, Clement Okwo, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. We're done for today. We talked about questions and answers concerning discovering your gifts, maximizing your gifts, and serving it to people. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an awesome evening and enjoy your holiday tomorrow. Thank you so much. See you guys. Ciao. Doesn't want to go away now.